We'll get some more bags and you can hit that up in our shoe closet before you leave. I'm going to introduce Shay Hugh. She's our president of the board for MOR4Kids, and she's going to start us off.
Oh, look how much fun that is. I'm the old lady of this whole organization. I've been doing this for 18 years. And we started off as Live Community. Are you going to do that?
Yeah, I will run this for you.
So we started off as Live Missoula, I think is what it was called. I can't remember. It's been that long ago. And then along the way, we just transitioned into MOR4Kids. And it took us probably 10 years to get there. Look at our pretty faces. But anyway, so that's what we did. So we originally started with Live Missoula, and that was over 18 years ago, actually. And then now we have over 23 members, and we're all volunteers. And we so enjoy what we do. So, you know, we have a kickball, we have golf, and we have the gala. And so we do all 3 programs a year, and we just, we have such a great time doing it. And we've got it hands down, we're good at what we do now. You know what I mean? Which is wonderful for me. I get to have the young ones come in and I let them do it. You know what I mean? You know, so anyway, so, you know, I think there's 3 of us here that have been here for at least 15 years plus. And I mean, so when we get on this, I mean, it's just a heartfelt, we love helping you guys out. We love thinking that we're helping families and kids and things like that. And it's really something that we're dedicated to. And we've raised a lot of money. You know what I mean? So we have money to give you guys, not today, but you know, you guys have your cards. So we're going to be upping your cards pretty soon. So we're going to be doing that as well. We kind of ran into a snafu a little bit with the card company. So we're trying to work through that. And then we'll be able to just, but I think that's it on my part, right?
You can read that if you want.
Well, everybody can read.
We can read.
It says at the golf tournament, we had a great time doing that. And we're always at the country club is gracious enough to allow us to have it there. And it's really a lot of fun. And, you know, you guys can always join us. You know, I know sometimes you're not off, but I tell you what, we have such a great time. I would get a team together, take the day off and come and join us. We have a great time at the golf tournament, I think. We have a kickball tournament as well. I'm too old to do that. I would have a hamstring problem, I think. So I don't do that.
We were told we can't do that because we might get hurt. CPS said we couldn't, but we were gonna come and cheer you on.
I think you should.
We'll make t-shirts and
Next year, we had 3 injuries.
yeah, we were, MCPS
I
is
mean,
not
we had
prepared to
something
pay
that
for.
that's how dedicated.
Maybe they'll let us do the golf tournament though. That's a nice easy.
And we don't care if you could golf.
I mean, just for golf, yeah.
All right, come and golf with
Yeah.
us.
We'll come cheer you on it. It's great.
Okay, and then now Christy's going to take over.
Hi, I'm Christy. I'm on the board and the committee. I'm going to talk about our grant program. Maybe. Am I going out of order?
Kind of.
Am I supposed to talk about something else first? Okay, so we have a new grant program that we've had it for 2 years, I think. So we started with a $5,000 budget, and now we just upped our budget to $15,000 for this year. So our goal is to kind of help out. So we're trying to follow our mission, and we're working on updating our mission because before it was just basic needs. And we want to try to grow out a little bit from that so that we can help more. For example, Willard School just applied for the grant, and what they needed was help with getting some supplies. So they have a teacher and everything that's going to teach this music program, but they didn't have enough money to help get like strings for the instruments and like easy things that is just like a one-time ask so that they can run this program. So we helped them with that. So that's our goal this year, is to really grow our grant program and to get you guys involved so that you know if you have a need in the classroom or in the school that we can try to help you with that. So please let us know. Any questions? So how to apply for that? Let's talk about that. So on our website, MOR4Kids.org. There's a button to click onto the grant program, and then you click, and then you can fill it out, and there's the application. Something kind of cool, like a DeSmit school, they needed help with some stuff, and they submitted a budget, and it was really cool to see how they were gonna take care of the kids and apply the money and those kind of things. So just more information, the better. We do ask that, that they've talked to maybe if there's the FRC at the school and like they're involved. Because one of the things we're going to want to know is like, well, how much money's left on the gift card, like those kind of things. So yeah, any questions on the grant program? You can ask for as much as you want. I mean, we've definitely had some people apply for a larger dollar amount, and we've approved them for a smaller dollar amount. We don't want to give one person $15,000 because that's our budget. So, yeah, just trying to get more people involved in it and get it, that's something that's an option. And, like Shay said, we're doing really well. So we want to put the money back into the kids and help you guys. And I mean, that's our goal, right? So please let us know how we can help you guys. Any other questions?
Deadline for that?
No, well, I mean, when the money's gone, the money's gone.
Okay. Or
But
you open it, I guess, every
it's
year.
open. Yeah, it's open. Yep. We did not run out of money last year. We had maybe $500.
It's open the calendar year, not academic.
Yes, it's calendar year.
Okay.
We had $500 that I think we rolled to this year. Don't
Okay.
quote me on the $500, but something like that. So yeah, any questions on that? Okay, I think the first thing I was actually supposed to talk about was the cards. So the cards. We obviously moved to a new model with the cards, and we're having some growing pains. So we had like a formula basically, and we were following the free and reduced lunch program. And that's how we were trying to base like how much need each school had and then give them that dollar amount. Well, then we moved to these new card programs, and you can only have a max dollar amount on these cards of $2,500. So we're working on a new formula so that we can help you guys and how we load those and those kind of things. So at the end here, I'm going to ask for some ideas, and we'll take notes of how we could help you guys better. But my biggest thing to you guys is we need you to use them. There has to be things that you guys could use them on. And, whether that's buying snacks for a classroom that doesn't have them or anything like that, like we need you to use the money, because we have to be careful of how much money we have in our bank account too. So we need to make sure that you guys are using the money. So where am I going with that? Okay, so we're trying to figure out a formula of how to load, like when we're going to load the cards. And so when we figure that out, obviously we'll communicate with you guys, but we need to know balances of cards because we can only top those out at $2,500. So we're going to keep you guys in the loop of when we're going to load them, and then we'll need all of you to get us that information. Some of these slides are going to talk about how to do that. I'm not going to read that because that's all in your guys' packets that you get. And if you have questions, just get with one of us and let us know how we can help you. Okay?
I think I've heard from multiple people that some of the issues are pulling the reports. Is anybody else having that issue? I know I talked to two people. You guys are all okay pulling your reports and kind of seeing your amount and all of that? Okay.
Anyone
Track on a
spreadsheet, but
Yeah. Yeah. Erica's a girl. Yeah. Erica's a great resource. So I guess going back to that one slide is,
I can't help it.
I'll open this up to you guys is ideas for us. First of all, like how many times a year would it be helpful? Like if you guys had a full card at the beginning of the school year and then you had a full card right after Christmas break, give us some ideas so that you guys have the money in your hand when you need it. What would be ideal?
Beginning of the year is definitely helpful because we have to stock up on
Yeah.
what people need and get the start of the year.
Yeah.
I thought before the holidays was
Mhm.
great.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like once at the beginning of the school year and then maybe like in November. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Do you think before summer is important?
Like, do you feel like there's a need to get kids taken care of before then, or?
I do.
So maybe now that we have to do a lesser amount, maybe we do 3. We load them 3 times.
Yeah, I like the summer thing because I
try to get kids set up with what they're gonna need through the day.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
like I've done like school gift card, so it's more gift cards.
Yep.
For stuff for them, so it's like bigger. Yeah.
Okay. Some research that one of our team members did is that you can use these new prepaid cards at Winco to buy a gift card.
Yeah.
And so that's huge.
And they're family safe, so you can't use them on like alcohol or.
Yeah,
Like
that's-
that.
yeah.
Done Orange Street is, did you know Wayne Covers? Yeah, that's why you started.
Yeah. One other thing that we're like tossing around is like, do you guys feel like gas cards would be beneficial?
That's what I said.
And have you been able to buy gas cards with the
Just at
new?
holiday,
You're fine.
we get holiday gas.
You can use our card to buy holiday cards.
You could, yeah.
The new one?
Yep.
Okay,
I went to
Yeah,
Circle
the old one,
K.
you can go online and do it, and you can do it, or, they'll work with you to do it.
okay,
Because you have to send in a thing, it's old school, but they'll.
Okay.
I've gotten.
They'll use it as
propane with
credit card.
too.
got it. Okay,
Propane you can get with the new ones.
And is that people only, like I heard Circle K was people only, so that's why I went there.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. Okay, so we thought maybe that was in need of something that we could maybe give out teachers or give you guys like gas cards. But if you can use your card, maybe then that's not a need because it's definitely extra work. So,
Yeah, no.
okay,
Yeah.
Okay. cool.
I feel like people ask me the most for gas cards.
Okay. And you're able to do that with
I'm
the
able
new
to buy
thing.
'em.
Okay, cool. All right, that's good. That's reassuring. Am I forgetting anything else, guys? Yeah, I guess, this is just ideas I guess we have of, money or how you could spend the money. There was a school that said that they didn't need their gift card. And I find that hard to believe. I mean, there has to be something that you can, spend money on. I mean, I could give you some ideas. So I guess just let us know and, we would honestly spend the money. And if you run out of money, let us know. We're not opposed to, we're not gonna tell you no. We'll figure it out. So whether that's reloading the card early or whatever. So, as long as you can print off your sheet and your expenses make sense, that's all that we have to do is we have to track those expenses. If we were audited, which it could be something that comes up with us making more money, we need to be able to produce those sheets of where the money's being spent. So as long as you guys can produce those sheets to us, we're going to reload your card. So
Christy, real quick, I got a question from Laura from Russell Online. She said, for something like the grant program, do we need to have spent our MOR funds first?
no, but we just want to know what the balance is and make sure that it depends on what the grant is being asked. I'm trying to think of one that we thought of that we were like, well, why don't you just use the gift card? I can't remember what it was.
It was like for, I think it was for gas
School?
card.
Yes, I can't remember. So we're not going to tell you no if you have money on the gift card. We just kind of want to know where you're sitting, I guess. It's part of our application process.
And some other examples of how people have used the grant are like, Paxton got one for some reading program like a couple of years ago. A teacher got one. And they wanted to buy books for the whole, they were doing a project or something. I can't really remember. It was a couple of years ago. And then,
Art supplies for what school
art
was that?
supply
Yeah.
for school was another one.
Yeah.
So think of like bigger things, not just individual kids, but like bigger how to support your school population.
Yeah.
And Christy.
Old cards, because they still use those.
Yeah,
Yes.
if you have old
You
gift cards, I would get them used as quickly as possible because you're losing like $1 a month on those old gift cards. So, yeah. Any questions you guys have?
Jenny, you want to talk about shoes?
Yeah, and we will send this slide deck and the recording out to everyone after. So I'm just gonna talk about our shoe closet a little bit. You guys are probably familiar. We do try to keep that stocked well, but if there's other sizes that you're missing or that you want us to get, please let us know. We'd be happy to do that. We do have a great partnership with Runner's Edge, so probably 3 times a year we go and they donate a ton of shoes. Most of the shoes that are in that closet are from them, so we just like to shout them out, and if you can support them, they've been awesome to work with. We are starting a new thing, or have started, where we're looking for sponsors for the shoe closet. So we're opening it up to affiliates, really anyone that would want to sponsor. They can be the shoe sponsor of the month for $500, and we will shout them out. They'll have a little sign in the shoe closet. So if you guys know of anyone, or if there's someone that you even want us to reach out to, talk to your committee contact, and we're happy to do that.
And that's used mostly to buy smaller.
Yeah, smaller size, yeah.
Runners Edge.
Yes.
So,
Small sizes, do you go down?
so I've been buying 6 youth to 10, into, what is that, toddler then? But if there's like a certain size that I'm not hitting, just let me know. Oh, yeah. those are- So I guess I'll also say, so we set aside $5,000 to strictly buy small size shoes. And so, I mean, we're doing the best we can. Mostly Amazon's been our best, bang for our buck. So that's what we've been doing. So Runner's Edge basically gives us like 6, women's and men's, 6 all the way up. So I've been trying to hit under that to 9 or 10. So, I mean, like I said, if there's a, certain size that you're not seeing, just let us know. We're trying to have them in the shoe closet. I'm trying to stock those as much as we can. So, yeah.
So how can we help you guys? Is there anything else that we can do differently? We are trying to get the communication just flowing a little bit better with you guys and our committee members. So we'll work on that. We're going to try and update you at least quarterly so that you kind of know what's going on our end. Is there anything we can do? Yeah.
Going back to the shoes, we do have a lot of preschoolers, 3 and 4-year-olds that have needs.
Okay.
And so like, what size is
I
that?
was gonna say, we don't know.
I don't know.
Really small.
Yeah.
I'm not a shoe expert.
Yeah. 9s and 10s.
11.
Okay, 9s, 10s, 11s. Okay. We know it hasn't been that cold, but is there any need for jackets or clothes or coats? I mean, I know that's not necessarily like our.
We usually get a bunch of winter clothing items from the Elks Lodge, does a big thing for that.
Okay.
But sometimes people might need smaller kids boots or adult winter boots. What do you guys think?
Is that something we should have? Boots.
Maybe some winter boots?
The only thing, like, for me, I would rather have you guys use the card for that, because it's too hard to try to stock winter boots.
Yeah, it's nice to know, because I'll just be like, okay, I need a 10 and 11, I'll go to Costco.
Yeah,
That for this specific kid.
Yeah.
It's so nice to use the Costco.
What's that?
Nice that we can use some more cards at
Oh,
Costco. That's
absolutely.
huge.
I carry mine with me when I go to Costco, because sometimes there's like the $4 t-shirts.
Yeah.
And I'll just like,
Stock up. Yeah.
but for me, it's pants, because I have girls that get their periods. And so just like comfy pants. So if you ever come across like leggings or pants that are a bunch for cheaper, just black leggings that girls can put on.
Sure.
What are you talking, middle school, high school?
Middle schools. But really, the middle schoolers and the high schools use the same
Sizes, yeah.
sizing. Small, medium, large.
Okay.
Yeah,
As
that's
a-
the only thing I.
As a grade school person, one thing I feel like that I haven't seen covered yet, I mean, I'll use my card for it, but it's headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all need headphones to text.
And so like, do they want the ones over their ears more now? Is that what I mean, I'm an old grandma, that's what I have to buy for my grandparents, so, okay.
Yeah, but not close, you know, but.
Well, I would buy my kids a set.
I know, yeah, good. Good for you.
Yeah, I know that's neat. Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. Yeah. Yeah.
I used to,
What do you guys feel like water bottles? Like, do you think that that's like something that?
We usually get a gummies.
I just feel like the money that you guys give us is so nice, because we have the discretion to buy whatever we need.
Yeah.
And it just is a savior.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be afraid to use it. Like she said, we really need those used. If you can communicate like at any time where your balance is at so that we can kind of plan for the next ones. And if we need to adjust dates, that's the only way we know. So thank you guys for all coming.
Thank you for everything you do for us.
Yes.
Make sure you get shoes if you haven't and check out the closet. Yes, whatever.